Welcome back to my student vlog. It has been a little over 2 months since arriving in Aberdeen and the time has gone by so fast. There are only a few more weeks of classes left before revision and finals week start, and so far my favorite classes have been my Religion at Ground Zero class and my Sociology class. One of the great things about Aberdeen is that there's always activities going on around campus and with different societies. I find most of the activities either on the ASA calendar or usually on Facebook. There's also a lot of student deals that pop up throughout the term. I've continued to visit new cafes, restaurants, and shops around town, and I've gone to Wine Society, the International Exchange Cafe events, and explored the October Market, and also have traveled around Scotland. I was lucky enough to have my parents come visit me at the beginning of October for a few days. We took a road trip around Scotland, starting from Aberdeen and traveling to the west towards Fort William and then on to Isle of Skye. Most of our time was spent driving, which wasn't too bad as the views were incredible and the colors of fall were at their peak. The weather was surprisingly good besides the last day of our trip, which was filled with a ton of rain, but we still felt lucky for the majority of days filled with sunshine. Throughout our trip, we stopped at multiple castles, went hiking around lakes and mountains. We stopped at the Fairy Glen, which I can confirm is one of the most magical places in all of Isle of Skye. We went to Kilt Rock on the coast, where we also saw the beautiful waterfall, and throughout the trip, we saw more sheep than I've ever seen in my entire life. Some of my favorite moments were spent exploring the little sea towns, which had cute shops and were filled with character. We ate at some amazing restaurants where we had great fish and chips, and we also did some whiskey sampling. My parents also got to try haggis for the first time, which I can't say they ended up loving, but they were definitely glad that they tried it. It was so wonderful to be able to explore Scotland with my parents and show them around Aberdeen. They know why I've been loving every minute of my time here and why I don't want to leave. My friends and I also took a weekend trip to Edinburgh, which we loved. The city was so cool even though it rained the entire weekend. We took the bus there and back, which is an affordable way to get there and is definitely a place to visit if you haven't been there before. There are so many cute shops and fun places to eat and drink. While we were there, we explored the city by walking around and went to Kelton Hill, the University of Edinburgh, Grassmarket and Victoria Street, Edinburgh Castle, the Cathedral, and the Scott Monument. Most people who know me know that one of my favorite parts about Aberdeen is going to the beach, which is about a 15-minute walk away from Hillhead. Another thing I love is the friends that I've made on my floor and throughout my classes. We have made so many great memories and I don't know what I would do without them. It has been so cool to learn more about Scotland and also the rest of the world through them. Aberdeen has been the best spot to study abroad and I hope the end of the term doesn't go by too fast.